Hello, everybody. This is Dr. Bob DeMaria with another episode of Ask Dr. Bob from Westlake, Ohio and Naples, Florida. Thank you so much for joining me. Very good question. Hi, Dr. Bob. My dad is 82 years old. He weighs 130 pounds. He's 5'5", but he's been dealing with some digestion and some rumbling now, you said, for several years. You mentioned a few products that he was taking and that he eats gluten-free cereal and farm-raised eggs. He does not eat peanut butter and limited wheat, and he wanted to know what to do with him. Well, we have been using a test in the practice called the FIT test. It's a food sensitivity test. It checks 130 foods. We just recently had a young man that came in who was having chronic abdominal pain. And I had him look at a food journal, and there was nothing really specific that he was consuming. So when we got the results back from the FIT test, eggs showed up 2 points that were a part of his distress. So he went off the eggs, and I want you to know within a very short time period, his pain and his abdominal discomfort went away. Now, there's 130 different foods on this test. One man's passion is another man's poison. So just because someone might eat carrots and be okay, somebody else could have an issue with that. The FIT test. Go to our website. I think will be very beneficial to you. This is also an interesting question. Someone wants to know about a condition called Sporadic cerebellum ataxia. And that has to do with the lower part of the brain. Wanted to know if my profession, chiropractic, could help. Now, in our practice, we have a variety of challenges that people come in with, from people not being able to walk to people having shakes, tics, etc. And over time, and listen, I'm going to word this to you, specific adjustments to help improve spinal cord function have given relief. I'm not going to say they're going to go back to normal. So this individual could be possibly having locking in the upper cervical spine. There are a variety of techniques that you could do. You don't have to have a forceful technique, but I would strongly encourage motion films of the spine to check the alignment and the integrity of the nervous system. Dr. Bob, what is tyrosine and why is it important for mental health? Great question. Tyrosine is an amino acid or protein building block. Tyrosine is used to make adrenal hormones. So if you're underneath stress, a lot of stress, tyrosine is going to be used up. Tyrosine and iodine make thyroid hormone. Tyrosine is a natural antidepressant. Tyrosine is important for skin pigment. You say, okay, what did you say, Dr. Bob? If you're under stress, you're going to use up your tyrosine. If you use up your tyrosine, you have a greater chance to have a low thyroid and have depression. I have a chapter in Dr. Bob's Drugless mental health book that explains that in great detail, and I would encourage you to get it. So if you have low thyroid, you have some depression, and have adrenal gland exhaustion, you may consider supplementing with tyrosine. Great questions. I'm Dr. Bob DeMaria.